Welcome to the Weebly Comic Podcast, where we talk about anime, manga, movie, and video game news. I'm Jay, and I'll be your host today. I'm accompanied by Adrian,
Yo, sir, what's up, y'all?
Brennan, you, Diego,
Fortnite. What's up?
Oh my fucking lord. It surprises I'm the only one with the normal intro.
All other plugs and my own will be in the description, and we'll shout those out at the very end as well. So, without
Yeah, buy weed for me.
Word?
Excuse?
all right, we're gonna start out by going through some quick news before diving into the meatier topics. Okay, so first we have a new trailer for the Blue Lock anime coming out, soccer anime coming out soon. Did any of you guys watch the trailer?
I dead ass forgot there was a trailer or a new one.
Nope.
That's the
did not
soccer
watch
one,
that.
right?
Yeah, it's the soccer one.
I watched the clips of it and the thing. It looks pretty good. The animation looks good too.
I saw the first trailer and I thought it looked good. To be honest, I think I'm just
I-
gonna skip the trailer because I'm already sold on the anime regardless. So
Yeah, I've seen manga panels and the art just looks amazing. Even though it's like a sports anime and like a lot of it is just like figurative, if you would say. So it looks nice. I kinda wanna see it.
you know what? Fun fact: the artist for One Punch Man, Yusuke Murata, he actually also did the art for a football manga. So sports manga. Don't sleep on the art, bro. It could be fire.
This will be my first sports anime to watch.
Get that? Maybe soon
soon.
after that you'll be watching Haikyuu, bro. You never know.
Absolutely not.
Don't sleep on Haikyuu, bro. I promise.
I'm gonna sleep on it like I've never slept before.
You know what?
Crazy man.
Speaking of Haikyuu, Haikyuu's going to be ending with two anime movies.
Ending.
Yeah, I know.
Uh,
All good things have to come to an end. You don't know what you're sleeping on, Brennan.
It'd be like that sometimes. I know it's comfortable.
and I recently caught up to I'm gonna be sad. Sad man, sad man. That
You're a
kissed me,
bitch.
suck my dick.
Okay, our next news is that Tower of God Season 2 just had a trailer posted by Crunchyroll. There's no official release date. So, do any of you guys watch Tower of God?
I watched Tower of God. It was decent. I didn't understand a lot of it, but I do remember the ending. Rachel, you bitch, I will never forgive you. You a snake ass bitch, and I hope I see your downfall in season 2. That's it.
This man got like Shield hero vibes, bro.
Nah, that bitch just pissed me off. Snake asshole, fuck her.
I watched some of Tower of God. I can agree with what Adrian's saying, but I don't think I liked it enough to keep watching it.
I mean, it left off with a cliffhanger, and I'm kind of intrigued of what's going to happen. I hope they can get an understanding what's the fuck going on, because from my memory, I genuinely didn't know, and I was watching that on a week to week basis, and then binged it. Still didn't understand it. It just looks cool.
I hear you. Yeah, the art style is cool. I've heard from some people though that the anime doesn't do the webtoon justice, but I don't know. Or webcomic,
Maybe just
whatever.
pacing wise, because I don't know how the animation could be bad unless it's like a Villain Saga moment. There's like some things that could have been done better, but it's all right.
See, that's crazy that you say that because Vinland Saga is like a 10, but like you're saying that the manga does things better. You know what? Don't
Yeah.
even say nothing, bro. We're off
No,
topic.
no, it's not even. I'll just say this. Remember that scene where Thorkel's like approaching that one dude, and the dude just like gets scared, so pissed out, and he's brain dead right after.
Yeah.
The art in that panel looked amazing. I wish I can send. I'll send it to y'all once I get the chance, like after this. But it's really good. That's
You
all I
know
have to
what
say
though?
about
I
it.
feel like that's any manga to anime though.
Yeah, it pretty much is. But that one, I feel like they should have just done it the way like the author did it, just cause like if you saw what the man really like figuratively, however the fuck you pronounce that word, like Saw, maybe you can see why he went brain dead just a little bit.
I hear you. All right. Speaking of brain dead things, that time I was reincarnated as a slime just got a movie trailer. So, any of you
Damn.
guys watching that movie? I doubt it.
Uh, I don't. I haven't caught up on the anime, and I don't
This
know if I
dude
really want to
really
rewatch it.
threw the craziest shade at this anime.
You know, hear me. In my defense, for anyone listening, if you're a fan of reincarnated as a slime, look, I was a fan too for a short period of time, but like all isekais, eventually it became trash for me. So that's just my opinion, and you're entitled to yours. If you like the show, that's great. But me and isekais, we just don't get along. You know, we don't vibe. So
There's not a single isekai that I think this man has ever liked more than. I think ReZero was like the closest that we got with you.
no, I think I'll still take slime over ReZero.
Yeah, but you watched more ReZero than Slime.
Did I? I don't even know.
Yes,
It's all a isekai blur I'd like to forget.
but yeah, I still haven't finished the first season, so I don't think I'm gonna watch this movie at least for a while. So
All right. Well, we also have some other trailer news. AOT season 4 part 3. The trailer
mid,
bruh,
mid.
ignore this man. The
Yeah.
trailer is coming out on November 13th.
But I mean,
So,
Oh,
he got a point.
whatever.
who got a point?
Diego got a point, bro. Kind of mid.
All right, we skipping this
Yeah.
topic. No, I'm just kidding.
I
Mark your
I see,
calendars.
bro. Can't wait to see part 5 after this part 4, bro.
It's possible. It's
can't wait
possible.
to
And
quit.
then they probably gonna do some part 6 and give it back to Nappa. Crazy, bro.
Give
I
it
can't
back
wait
to
to see the
Mappa.
future for this anime.
You said back to Mappa.
Or back to Wit, my fault.
I mean, look, AOT goaded, but there's not much for us to talk about. It's just a trailer date. So anyway, Bungo Stray Dogs season 4 is confirmed for January 2023. So,
Hmm.
any of you guys watch
Honestly, didn't
Bungo?
know. Yeah, I have. It's a really interesting story, and I will say the powers for that is very unique. Um, for some reason though, I always just forget, so I had to like binge it and rewatch it. It's not because it's like a forgettable bad story. It's like it's not something like top tier on my list, but it's always an interesting watch to like see. There's even a movie out for it, and it's actually really good, interesting. I wouldn't say like good. But I'll watch it.
I'm being forced to watch season. I'm in season 3 right now. I
Being
don't think.
forced.
Well, cause hear me out. I don't think that Bungo Stray Dogs is bad, but the fights are cool. The abilities are cool. I will admit, but outside of that, I don't feel like the story really like pulls me in because it feels like it kind of is all over the place. It kind of doesn't have a strong focus at any time, or if it does, it'll just bounce. Like it'll bounce its focus. Like it'll spend like 3 or 4 episodes just on one character, and then it'll jump to another character, and it's like, okay, when are we seeing the main character again? So I have a problem with it that way. So I don't think I would have watched it like on my own if I was, but being forced to watch it, like I'm not like dying. You know what I mean? Like it's just okay. So I'll be forced to watch season 4. Is what I'm trying to say. What about
Bums.
Brennan and Diego? Have you guys seen Bungo Stray Dogs?
That shit look like garbage. That's
Wow,
all I gotta say.
that's crazy. Well,
Wowzers.
Ranking of Kings season 2. Treasure
I need
Chest
it.
of Courage. 2023 confirmation.
I need to see my boy Boji. I need him, bro.
I'm gonna need that too. ASAP.
I'ma slam the fucking credit card on the table
Yes, sir.
so goddamn hard. I'll break the fucking sound barrier of this shit. I need that shit now. That's it.
So, Brandon, did you ever watch Ranking of Kings?
Nope.
Do you plan to?
Nope.
Wow. All right. Well, you know what? Sometimes you just got to keep sleeping. So, uh,
Hey, bro, I don't sleep enough, so.
I don't know if we've ever talked about Ranking of Kings on the podcast. So, Diego, do you wanna officially say how you feel about it?
That shit trash.
All right. So we're moving on.
No,
More.
I haven't finished season one yet, but Javen managed to make me go from actually believing the statement that I just said as a joke to actually kind of appreciating it, but it's still mid as fuck. Anyways, let's keep going. Jumbles.
More news. Okay. We got lots of that today. Jujutsu Kaisen Volume Zero. It's coming to Crunchyroll, September 21st. You dare yawn in front of Jujutsu Kaisen Volume Zero?
Yeah, bro, it's trash.
Wow.
Whoa,
So now you guys know you
whoa.
can't take anything seriously on this
This
podcast.
motherfucker, bro, it does not matter what it is, this motherfucker refuses to do anything but shit on it. I swear to God. I thought Jujutsu Kaisen was your favorite, like, anime or whatever, and you're shitting on it? For real?
I've never once said Jujutsu Kaisen is my favorite anime, you goof.
You talk about it like it is, bitch.
I don't. I've always said Demon Slayer is my top, and
Alright,
Tokyo's
call
Revenge
Demon
is a
Slayer
close
mid
second.
right now.
No, because that's peak, unlike mid piece.
Fuck you.
Wowzy.
Full Metal Mid Commist.
Wouldn't it be Alchemid?
Full Middle Alchemist.
I thought it would have been
Full
like
Mid
Mid
Metal
Alchemist.
Nah, mid Metal Alchemist.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so if you didn't see Volume Zero in theaters, now's your chance on September 21st. Speaking of seeing things in theaters, Sonic 3 is coming out December 2024. So it's a long ways out. Uh, I guess we're going to see Shadow or something.
Wait, 2024?
Yeah.
They better, I swear to God, they better do more than just Shadow. But this is a conversation for a future podcast.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you'll get Amy's toes in an after credit scene if you're lucky.
No, no.
yes.
I want cream and cheese, bro. Fuck Amy.
Who? Cream and cheese? This bro's a Sonic nerd.
Cream the rabbit. Yeah, I am a Sonic nerd, but Cream the rabbit, bro. She's the most wholesome fucking character in that entire franchise. More wholesome than Tails, just saying something.
That is saying something. Alright, anyone want to say anything else about Sonic 3?
I'm gonna watch the fuck out that movie.
Yep. I already know I'm gonna let y'all drag me to see a kid's movie again. Alright.
Yes, sir.
Speaking of movies, Psycho Pass, they had an announcement for their 10th anniversary.
Dude,
Another Psycho Pass movie. This show.
that franchise needs to die already, bro. There's too much of this.
How the fuck is it? I didn't even know they had a movie. I thought it was just 2 seasons and no.
Dude, they have like 4 movies.
4?
I know, bro. I know. I paused.
Who let them get away with the first 2?
I don't know,
Who keeps
man.
making them?
I took a break after season 2. I'm gonna come back to finish it, or season 1 actually. I think I've only seen season 1, but it's just on the list for now.
Season 1 was the only good season, man.
Don't tell me that, bro. I'm already committed. Don't tell me that.
There's a 3rd season.
Yes, bro. This show.
When was there a 3rd?
It's snuck under the Psycho Pass, bro. You know.
I don't even know if I would have watched the 3rd season, man.
Look, bro. If I get there, you gotta watch it too.
Oh no! Don't do this to me. Don't do this.
All right. So, in some interesting video game and anime news, recently, as many of you probably already know, Fortnite and Dragon Ball, they had their collaboration. So now you can play as many of your favorite Dragon Ball characters in Fortnite. But apparently you can watch episodes of Dragon Ball on Fortnite. I don't know much about this. Diego knows. So, Diego, do you want to explain it?
So, if you play Fortnite, there's like this theater area somewhere on the map, pretty much in like every season, and apparently they're using that theater area to just play episodes of fucking Dragon Ball on it, and I think that's hilarious.
He's gonna get killed watching Goku shit on some people.
Exactly, they're gonna be watching something, and then they're gonna get shit on. And that's that,
They might get Kamehameha.
dude. Honestly, that Kamehameha thing, it looks fucking dope. I've seen so many clips with it. It looks so much fun.
So,
I might cop. I'll be
yeah,
honest.
like, is this actually going to convince? Because right now, I think Diego's the only one who plays Fortnite.
I don't play consistently, but this might be the. Hey, if they add Bleach, and I'm able to do a Getsuga Tensho on some, I might cop. I might just stay on Fortnite. This is already tempting me to just buy it just because I want to go Super Saiyan on some of these fools.
What about you, Brandon? Is Fortnite alluring you back in or
You
no?
know, if anything, I'm cringing more.
Damn. All right.
Hey,
Well,
bro, Vegeta hitting the gritty, it's
Stop,
fucking
stop,
goated.
stop.
I don't know. I want to see Vegeta beat the shit out of Itachi. If I'm be real.
So, in Fortnite, you can go watch Dragon Ball on a theater screen. You know what should be played on a theater screen? Mob Psycho, okay?
I thought I was gonna
Apparently,
say my ass. My fault.
hey, that'll be like the after credit scene. So anyway,
Hey,
Mob Psycho, there's an episode which has over 20,000 hand-drawn frames. How y'all
That's a
feel
lot of
about that?
frames.
I know. As someone who's a graphic designer and I've like traced some anime stuff before, they do like there's a lot of detail in every scene. Like sure some studios phone it in, but even those studios that phone it in, like someone's still drawing that, generally frame by frame with, anywhere from on the low end like 16 to 16 frames per second to like if we're talking about the really good stuff, it's like 32 frames per second. But 20,000 hand drawn frames in one episode, that's insane.
I don't know what episode this gonna be, but this gotta be insane. This gotta go crazy. I don't even know what the fuck they doing in the third season, bro.
Yeah, well, is this gonna finally get you to watch Mob Psycho, Diego? You're muted,
Or did you
Diego.
try?
Mid? You
Mid.
want me to watch mid? That's crazy.
All right, so
Mid.
he's revoked from talking for the rest of the podcast.
No, okay, look, I tried to watch the first season, but I can't. I'm sorry.
Wow, he tried. That's nuts. That's nuts. Brandon, have you ever tried to watch Mob Psycho?
No,
You-
it's on my list.
Okay, bet. I think
I
I
don't
think
know
you
when
like
I'm
it.
ever gonna get to it, but it's.
It'd be like that. We all have the list.
I do.
Yes, sir.
Adrian's list is a list of men. Fuck.
Don't talk about my section. What the fuck are you talking about?
All right, so we got some Marvel news. The Hood, who's gonna be a character on Ironheart. Some set photos were leaked, I believe, or taken, and the actor playing it, he's a Broadway actor. I've seen him in stuff before. Um, he was in the Heights. So, did you guys see the photos?
I think I
No.
sent one of them. I don't know if I sent the other.
You only
Honestly,
sent one.
I sent one.
I have
Oh, well.
absolutely no opinion about this news. If anyone else wants to say anything, go ahead.
I have nothing. It was just something I said. I'm
Only
not gonna.
hood related character I know is Red Hood, so I got no opinion.
Yeah, honestly, same.
Well, soon we'll see Ironheart in Black Panther 2, so that'll be cool. But like, we haven't even met her yet, really, so I can't really comment on characters in her show. We don't even know her yet. Anyway, speaking of another Marvel Disney show, I Am Groot came out this week. Most of us already watched it. It was like cute, but like it was hella short. There's not really much to say about it.
There's just 5 minutes per episode, so you pretty much just breeze past it. It's not really. I won't even say you binge watch it, to be honest, because you.
Yeah, because the whole thing is literally 30 minutes.
Yeah. So
I
it's
was
just
surprised to
wholesome.
see Rocket
I wanted to see. I was hoping to see Rocket, to be honest. I was like, I'll be surprised if they don't show Rocket.
because like
He
they were.
started kind of off for me. I don't know.
I didn't
I
even notice. I was just so shook he was there. I'm like, wow. I thought the whole time they were just gonna show him from behind and not show his front because I'm like, they're just trying to save money. And then they showed him from the front. I'm like, hey yo.
It was nice to see though, but nothing too special about it. It seems like a Disney short, like what they
Mhm.
used to do. If I'm being honest.
Yeah. All
Yeah,
right.
see, I'm also kind of like disappointed because they advertised it as like Rocket and Groot going on adventures, and then it just ends up turning out that Rocket's only in one episode and in half of it at that.
To be honest, I was a little disappointed. I mean, like I wasn't like super disappointed, but I think that like just the fact that it was a Marvel TV show and it was like advertised as such, or so I thought. I thought it was gonna be like don't get me wrong, I didn't think it was gonna be like at the same level as the other shows, but I thought like there'd be more substance to it. Like I thought,
I
maybe.
mean, there were some like Easter eggs in there, which I guess was like the whole purpose of it, if anything. I don't know.
Well, it's super short, so you can't really say you're gonna regret watching it if you're not sure about trying it. So anyway,
I mean, like personally, I think you should watch it if you just want something dumb but funny to watch for a few minutes a day or whatever.
yeah, yeah. All right, on to our more substantial news stories. So that's the end of the quickie stuff. We're gonna stick with Disney for now. Disney has announced that they are going to have an ad tier that's free, so you can have Disney Plus for free with ads. Oh wait, that's Cap. Wait a second. All right, I lied. There's going to be a version that's cheaper with ads, and then there's going to be a regular version that doesn't have ads. So the cheaper version is $7.99 per month, and then the ad-free version is $10.99 per month. So
So they're
basically, it's
pulling
like
a Hulu.
Hulu. Yeah.
Hmm.
That's lame.
Well, it's interesting, but ooh, it's a good thing I just have. Good thing I just have Disney Plus, and what the fuck? I don't like that.
Yeah. Well, what do you guys? Because right now I think that Disney Plus is cheaper than $10.99. So technically, this is a price increase if you don't want ads. I guess the price was always going to increase because that's just how things go. But
Honestly, I like it's annoying that they're increasing it, but like at the same time, there's only a $3 difference between the cheaper version and the more expensive version. So you might as well get the more expensive version, unless you're that tight on money. You know what I mean?
I hear you. Well, my only thing I'm curious about is if they're because Hulu is like really obnoxious with the ads. It's like
Yeah, there's
theory,
like 6 ads per fucking episode.
and there's like
It's so
multiple breaks, multiple ads
like
within
it's
each break. Is
like
Disney gonna
YouTube
be
is
like that?
better about it,
Yeah.
and YouTube's fucking terrible. I
My
hope it. Yeah, I don't know.
like my what I'm thinking is, or my question I guess is, will Disney have ads where it's like, okay, we're gonna have an ad at the beginning and an ad at the end, and if you stop watching for whatever reason and you go back in, then you just have to watch an ad to go back in, because that feels more like manageable for the viewer, and it still makes Disney kind of not look like they're just trying to milk as much money. Or is it just going to be like Hulu where they just shove ad breaks in like it's no one's business? And like it's kind of weird, especially since they have content that's already been made for Disney Plus, like Moon Knight, etc. Shows that weren't built to have ad breaks. So
Yeah,
I'm just curious how that's going to work, and if in the future they're going to make their content so it's like fits with ad breaks. Like it's such a whole weird thing.
that's just it's dumb. Cause like they already own Hulu, so just leave it, bro. Like
More money. That's what I
or
they care about.
that's literally it. All
Money,
it
money,
is.
money. Well,
Dis-
go ahead.
I was just gonna make it so. I said, Disney, why do you want to keep doing this in the Mr. Krabs voice? Cause money. That's it. Literally it.
Fact.
Yep. There's something else I felt like I wanted to say about this, but I don't remember. Brandon, do you have any thoughts?
People better be pissed about it because they were pissed when they heard Netflix was doing it.
Netflix is getting an ad version?
They were supposed to be adding in ads at some point.
It looks like this is just going to be the new norm for streaming services then. That's what I was actually going to ask. Was because now that Hulu and Disney are both doing it, and some of the other like B-list streaming services like Paramount Plus I think and Peacock have it. So like it's just going to be the norm now if you're going to get in the streaming game. Like is HBO and Netflix going to just do ads now as well?
Well, and like, well, HBO already does ads technically in the beginning
Oh, that doesn't
of
count. If you're
every.
promoting your own stuff, it doesn't count because that's
I
not because you can
Yeah.
skip that for free. Like Apple TV does that. What else does that? Amazon does that. You can literally just skip it because it's not a paid ad. It's just their own ad.
Well, what I was gonna say is, I think if anything, and this is just me being like hopeful for the ad version, is probably gonna be one at the beginning, one in the middle, and one at the end. Or maybe they'll go fucking crazy with it, and people will stop. The thing that I have to say about this is literally, it's like at this point, the streaming services are basically turning into fucking cable TV.
True.
And like with cable TV, at least you can fast forward through the ads depending on like if you recorded the episode or whatever. But it's just so stupid. It's so stupid.
Well, Disney continues to extend its reach because there's a large rumor going around that honestly I just feel like it's going to be confirmed any day now. That Bleach, Thousand Year Blood War.
I'm pretty sure it's already confirmed if I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
Now I
I'm
I had
99% sure it's been confirmed.
I had looked it up right before we started recording, and right now it's still just at the rumor phase. No one like super reputable has like outright stated yes, it's going to be on Disney Plus.
Interesting.
But I mean, it's confirmed. What's confirmed though is that Crunchyroll and Disney are both fighting for Bleach. But
Oh,
people are just assuming that Disney's gonna win because they have the money and they want to promote Disney Plus. So why not just outbid Crunchyroll? Like, what's gonna stop them?
yeah.
Because Crunchyroll is
So
already is already streaming so much in that season that it's like they'll be fine if they don't get Bleach because they're gonna have Chainsaw Man and My Hero and Spy Family and the million like the whole that whole stacked season. Bleed like it'll be an L for sure, but like Crunchyroll will live.
Yeah. But I saw like a TikTok from I forget his name, but it's like the TikToker who like normally makes TikToks and like rhymes.
Oh
And
yeah, yeah.
he was saying that even if Disney did get the rights to Bleach, it would only be for Japan because most of the anime rights that they do hold, it's the only place that those animes show up on for Disney Plus is in Japan. So even if Disney did win the rights, it would literally just be for Japan, and somebody else would have to get it for the rest of the countries.
Yeah,
Oh.
and plus it would be like streaming rights only for now,
Yeah,
because they wouldn't be able to do anything. And if they did censor anything, it would just be on Disney Plus and not anything else. Since we already know Bleach isn't going to be censored at all. No holding back, thank God.
See, that that does make sense because there was an anime that came out a couple seasons ago that I really wanted to watch. It was like a murder mystery type vibe, and when it came out, I was looking for it and I couldn't find it on any on like Crunchyroll or Funimation. This was back before they merged, and I was like, "Where is this anime?" I'm like, "Am I gonna have to pirate this thing? Like, What's it streaming on?" I looked it up. It was on Disney Plus, but only in Japan, and they were the streaming rights weren't like allowed anywhere else. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" I ended up not watching it because I didn't feel like pirating it then. I mean, in the future, who knows what might happen, but I'm just saying I'm not surprised that if Disney Plus only gets the streaming rights in Japan. Of course, I don't think with Bleach they're gonna be able to get the lock on it like that. It's only in Japan. Could you imagine?
Bro, if it was like I would have to pirate. I'm sorry. I like Bleach too much to just. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Guess we're
It
joining
is
the
what it
Straw
is.
Hats.
Time to become pirates.
All right. Well, we have some more anime on streaming service news here. Because Full Metal Alchemist: A New Beginning is going to be a Netflix project coming out this year on the 24th of December. So I didn't really know much about this thing, so I looked it up, and it looks like it's based on A New Beginning is the sixth light novel of Full Metal Alchemist. So I don't know what it's gonna be about, but Diego, I know you're a huge Full Metal fan, so what do you have to say about this?
Um, Pretty sure it's just like a continuation of Full Metal Alchemist, which like I've wanted a continuation of this anime since I started it, what, like 6 or 7 years ago. So I was really excited when I heard that the manga writer was making a new manga that like had a same-ish kind of art style as Full Metal, but since we're actually getting like a dead ass continuation, fuck that manga. That manga's still good, but fuck that manga. This is what I care about, and it's a Netflix show. Like, there's not going to be any like manga for it. It's just going to be straight on Netflix.
Yeah, like, and
I
to be
love.
honest, I don't even know if hey, I can let me double check. I don't even know if it's based on the if it's actually based on this light novel or if it just is name only. Like I don't really know anything about it, but let me check if it's a direct adaptation.
All I'm saying is it's a continuation. The fucking kid that's on that cover very obviously is not Winry, so I'm assuming that's their child, and I'm hype because
That is
God,
Winry.
I'm pissed that that is Winry. I don't care. She's in a dress and shit, so whatever.
I'm
Look,
dead.
my point is it's a continuation, and I'm hyped to see what happens because I love Edward and his relationship with Winry, and I love all of those characters in that anime, and I can't wait to see more of that. It's
Well, they it
pain.
does say in this post, I'm so happy and can't wait for everyone to enjoy the next generation of Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah, exactly. Next generation. You know what that means.
Uh-huh. Anyone else have any thoughts on this?
um,
Look, it's gonna be better than Boruto, and
so,
that's all that I can ask.
Hey yo.
that's with any anime. So yeah, that's just the bare minimum, if you ask me.
It is the
But
bare minimum, but this is where we're at, bro. Because Bleach ain't getting a continuation, but the only like
Hell Arc, maybe.
I maybe, maybe.
They go to hell. No, I'm just kidding.
um, in my honest
About that.
opinion, I'm not too crazy about Full Metal Alchemist, so I don't know if I'm gonna
Man,
keep
you
tabs
a
on it.
bitch. You a
And
little bitch.
you can suck my bitch dick. You know
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna watch it
that?
for sure. I mean, that's just me. If you I mean, Full Metal. How am I supposed to skip that? I mean, come on. I might not be as crazy about it because I'm not like a diehard fan, but we watching that when it comes out.
Hey, don't try to pin me as the top like that person who's like, oh yeah, Full Metal should be number one on my enemy list. Fuck that. It doesn't deserve number one, but it should be in top 10. Easy.
All right,
Probably
all
top
right.
5.
He's like, yeah, it should be top five. Actually, I'm thinking top three, maybe top two. Actually, top one.
It should be
No,
top three and not
as
three and
long as
two. Which
AOT
one?
isn't number one, I don't give a fuck.
What did you just say?
As long as AOT doesn't replace Full Metal for number one, I don't care.
All right, so we're moving to the next
Jujutsu
news.
Kaisen number one. Jujutsu Kaisen number Chainsaw Man number one. That's where it's
It ain't
gotta
even
be.
out yet. Hold up.
When it is out, when it is out.
Speaking of things that ain't out yet, My Hero season 6, episode 1 got pre-screened in Japan, and fans lost their marbles. They said it was amazing, animation was better than ever, and they jumped right into the story, and things are nuts. So y'all get that. Honestly, after watching the last two-ish, maybe, yeah, I'd say the last two seasons of My Hero, I think, haven't been at the same level as the first three for me, as far as like maybe like as far as hype they have been, but as far as like me being like directly invested in the story, like I don't know. There's been a couple moments where I'm like, maybe the studio kind of phoned it in a little for certain things, and it kind of put me off. But I'm excited regardless because I love My Hero. So does this give you guys faith that it's gonna be a big gas?
I'll believe it when I see it.
I'm dead.
one?
I'll believe it when I see it.
How about
I
you?
mean, I'm willing to put faith in it. I think that they cannot afford to fuck up. I don't think their movie did too well. I could be wrong on that, to be honest, but compared to like the other movies that they have, and I don't think this one did like any better. I think it actually did the worst out of the three. And going off the maybe like the negative reviews that they got from this season, I think they're gonna actually like put effort into doing it instead of like try to shit out a movie while making a season. Hopefully,
Yes, no
I'm
more
that's
just
just my
movies while
opinion though.
making the series. It's not good.
Bro, but here's the thing. That animation studio is big enough to where it does not matter.
That's
It's
true.
so annoying.
So let me get this straight. I mean, I'm assuming no, but what I'm thinking is that there's just different. They have different people working on different shows depending on what time, depending on when they're airing and all that. And when the movie is coming out, they kind of like delegate some of the people working on the show to work on the movie at the same time, almost as if it's part of the season, but they're still doing a full season.
But they need to stop fucking doing that, bro.
Right,
Make a
yeah.
movie when the season's done. Make a movie when the season's done. Or make a movie and like make most of the movie in between a season and you're like, okay, we're gonna release this movie in the middle of this season because that's when, the My Hero fans are at their peak. Make like say half of that movie
and then as the season's going on, have some people continue work on the movie, so then it doesn't fucking nerf the shit out of the anime like it has for the last 2 seasons. It's just so annoying because, like, again, My Hero's big enough to where you shouldn't have to like tank the show to focus on a movie that half your fan base gives a shit about. Like, I don't know. I can't stand the movies. Like, nothing against them personally. It's just annoying because the anime always suffers because of it. It's so stupid.
Actually, the World Heroes Mission, Adrian, was the best performing movie so far.
It was.
Yeah, because
Oh, I thought it was the
Two
second
Heroes
movie.
was the first one, right? That one, let me see. Let me double check. That one came out 2018, 2020, 2021. Yeah, so Two Heroes did 21 million worldwide. Heroes Rising did 29 million, and World Heroes Mission did 46 million.
What
God
the fuck?
damn.
But I
I
mean,
was wrong about that.
that's nothing if you compare it to something
Compared to like
like. Let me pull up Jujutsu Kaisen, for
Jujutsu
example,
Kaisen.
161 million. And then
Yeah.
don't even get me started on Demon Slayer. I mean, that was the highest performing movie of the year it came out. So
Um, to be honest, I can see the One Piece movie doing better than a lot of the movies that came out for My Hero. I can easily see it doing better.
I'm pretty sure it already has because didn't in the first 2 days it make 40 million or some shit.
I can look right now.
I'm
One
pretty sure it's
Piece.
already doing better than at least 5 Shippuden movies. So
Oh yeah,
But
just being and it's only on week 2, right? Because it
yeah,
came out
yeah,
August 6th. Yeah, it's only like one and a half weeks out. I guess 2 weekends. Whatever. Point is, it's almost at 50 million already. So it already surpassed the worldwide box office of the last My Hero movie. These My
and
Hero
and
movies aren't worth it.
and this and think about it. This movie hasn't left Japan yet. That's fucking crazy.
Yes, this is yeah, exactly. This is just the
it's just
Japanese box
domestic.
office for the week and a half it's been out.
That honestly, that One Piece movie might be
Internationally,
the that One Piece movie might go crazy. Might go crazy. That's wild. 50
and
million in Japan alone.
Yeah.
That is insane.
what Conan Kills International? Boy,
Dang, bro. Not gonna lie though,
And
the
apparently, I think they said that it's coming to India like next week or the week after or some shit.
it's
I don't
coming up
remember.
like first soon.
Yeah.
you want to know what? Let me see. Hold on. I'm about to disrespect My Hero real quick. Hold on. I feel bad. Hold on. World Heroes Mission. Let's see what this bad boy pulled in Japan. 29 million. Come on now. Come on now.
So
Well,
that means that it got less than 11 million in the rest of the world.
yeah. Well, look. As long as we don't get hit with a surprise movie announcement or like halfway through the season suddenly they start like drifting from the manga to promote something that's like a storyline that you're like what the heck is going on? We should be fine, guys. We should be fine.
look, look, the way that I see it is right now where the anime is, or where My Hero is headed, like going into season 6, dead ass prime time for them to make a fucking canon movie, because see what the shit that's gonna go down in season 6 and season 7 and probably even season 8, all of that stuff. Some of those like pinnacle fights that define like the areas that they're going to be in, some of that could be made into a movie, or just the whole portion of that arc could be made into a movie, and it will probably be just as good as Volume Zero, if not around there. I don't. But they just need to stop making non-canon movies. That's what they need to do. Just stop making non-canon.
It's weird because it's like they are but they aren't. It's like this weird gray area.
Yeah, it's like in
They'll have
limbo.
characters that are like they are
Like,
canon, but there's in
but the
movies where
events
events
aren't.
happens.
It might as well not be canon, even though they did happen.
They just have canon pieces, but they're just playing it wrong. I guess you can say.
It's like with Film Red, how like the character that the movie's focusing on is canon, but the events aren't.
All right,
I
so
mean, it was
we
like
got.
that for One Piece movie too.
Let me pull this
Yeah.
back on track here. We got. This gives me faith. This gives Adrian faith. Diego, you're on the fence. Brennan,
It's
does
just because I know that as soon as another movie gets planned, it's probably gonna tank again, which is gonna piss me off because my favorite part of My Hero is what season 6 is going to be covering.
Brennan, does this
So if
news?
they do it bad, I'm gonna be mad as hell.
Yeah, you don't even have to ask me. I don't care about.
I was
Nothing
gonna
Oh,
I'm
say
you
gonna
he
say is
don't.
gonna
hates
be good.
My Hero.
Oh, I thought. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I forgot.
Nothing I'm gonna say is gonna be good.
I forgot. I forgot you didn't like My Hero. Sorry. All right. Well.
No, no, it's okay. I'm happy to shit on it. Really.
I'm dead.
So, My Hero coming out in October. Get hyped for that. Unless you're Brennan. Another anime coming out in October, as we all know, highly anticipated. Chainsaw Man had some news, some drama with Crunchyroll in France. So, their French voice actor, who is a voice actor on what was it, Assassination Classroom, she got fired because she did a fan dubbing of the Chainsaw Man trailer that came out, and yeah, she just straight up got fired by Crunchyroll.
And
So
you know the craziest part about that
what?
is apparently she was cast as Makima for the French dub, and they
Yes,
fired her because of it.
yes.
Wait, should they fire her
Yeah, because
for doing?
because she did a fan dub of the trailer, which I don't even like. Who cares? She is the voice, so what the fuck does it matter?
It
If
makes no
anything, that's
sense.
promotion.
Exactly, free
Yeah, but
promotion.
exactly.
I don't know what they're thinking over in Crunchyroll France, but
I don't know. I. It's funny
Maybe
that
they're
you actually.
stingy with the way to do shit. I don't know.
I have no idea. On that post that you sent, though, I was looking through the comments to see what some people said, and this one fucking asshole was just like, "Good, she should have stayed in her lane." I'm like, "What the fuck?" Like, if I was a
Should have
voice
stayed
actor, bro, if
in
I
her
like the
lane.
character, I do fan dubbing left and goddamn right. What?
careful if you live in France, you get
Apparently,
terminated
or if
on the
you work
spot,
with
bro.
Crunchyroll,
Yeah, must be something in the contract where it's like if we're not paying you to do it, you better not. I don't even know.
that's stupid though, because it's like you can't do voice work. Like, I, it's like an artist just making art because they want to instead of being commissioned, and then getting fucking fired from somebody that's commissioning them because the fact that they made art by themselves. It makes no sense. Anyways,
Then, well, to you know, to be fair, I didn't do the most research on this, so I don't know. And also, it doesn't help that I don't speak French, but I don't know what her fan dubbing was like. You know, maybe she could have been making fun of the show, or I who knows. But either way, like it's still getting people paying attention to the
what is a
show.
joke? Who
Yeah,
cares?
just take a joke. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, her name is Anna Lazare Gishi. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right, but hopefully she can bounce back, get some more work for someone not at Crunchyroll. Um, so yeah, that's crazy. Anyway, speaking of someone who probably should be fired, Ezra Miller has even new drama. The Reverse Flash is out here at it again. This time,
The
I
menace of society.
I I I only knew about his apology that came out, but I was informed that because we missed last week's podcast, that he did something else last week. I think he stole something. Diego, are you the one who knows the most about that?
I think he like
assaulted somebody in Virginia or some shit and robbed I don't know. It was like a felony that he committed in Virginia or somewhere around there. Like a week or two ago, I think. And I really wanted to talk about it just because I'm like, dude, this guy needs to chill. Plus, there was the news of Warner Brothers releasing that there was like three options that they're gonna go about with the Flash movie that I'm sure you were going to mention before I decided to mention it myself. Um, I was really hoping that they were just gonna be like, yeah, fuck Ezra Miller, fuck them. We're just gonna ignore them and just not forward with them going into future movies. But uh, I guess what so I'm just gonna describe the quote unquote three options that they were gonna have. One of them was gonna be that they were just gonna let Ezra Miller do what Ezra Miller wants to do, and they were just not gonna have him be on the promotion stuff for the Flash movie. Or the other option was they were gonna scrap it completely. And the third and final option was that they were going to have Ezra Miller release a statement explaining what their thought process was and all of the things that they were going through, apologizing for all that shit. And then they were going to let him on the them on the press tour. My fault. Um, and I guess what they're going with is letting Ezra Miller be on the press tour, which is annoying as shit. But it'd be like that. But
Yeah.
yeah, man, you have any opinions? Because I know you love this.
I don't even want to talk about it, bro.
I'm dead.
Just scrap this fucking movie and move on, please.
Nah,
Well,
they're gonna release
they
it, bro. It's
can't
all about the
they can't
money.
reboot they can't reboot without this movie, which sucks, but
Can't reboot with this Flash anyway, so
that is true. I'm just really hoping, like, I feel bad saying this because like Ezra Miller was kind of a good actor in other movies that they've done, but I just really hope that he does. Goddamn, that they don't work with Warner Brothers going forward after this movie because it's not a good look, man. It's not a good look.
It's gonna take a lot of time before they get work again, I think, and also staying out of trouble, which might be too much to ask. We'll see.
Yeah, no, I'm not asking for them to be blacklisted or anything. It's just like they need, they really do need help.
As far as using this movie to reset anything, I don't think it's gonna matter because I think that they're they're just gonna release these last three movies: Black Adam, Shazam, and Flash. They're just gonna release them just to and Aquaman as well, just to
Yeah,
because they've already made them. Like to not release them would be insane. You know, you got to get your money's back and make everyone happy. So after they all come out, they're just gonna do another reset completely and start from scratch. Well, actually, maybe not from scratch. They might work off of the Batman, or they might keep it as its own thing. I guess it all depends on
but
what.
as long as we eventually get a Dick Grayson that's done correctly, I don't care. As long as we get a Nightwing, as long as we get a Red Hood at some point, I do not care. A Batwoman would be great, but you know, they already shot that into the fucking sun, so
So let me ask you guys a hypothetical. Well, if you want, if whoever wants to answer, right now, fingers crossed, everything goes great. Ezra has his apology. He behaves moving forward. Movie comes out. If his behavior continues or worsens, is like how likely is the Flash getting scrapped or not? Well, yeah, how likely is Flash not getting released instead of, just release it without him?
I think that they're committed to releasing the Flash movie regardless of what Ezra Miller decides to do.
I think so too, to be honest.
Because like at this point, regardless of what they decide to do, whether like they've committed pretty much everything under the sun aside from murder. I mean, if if Warner Brothers has decided to let it go when they have groomed a child, I feel like at this point they're not going to scrap the movie for anything.
Yeah, sounds right. That makes sense to me.
Yeah, he's literally done everything under the sun that's somehow allowable under their eyes. So
Yeah,
it's honestly just a whether what other things can he get away with at this point?
exactly.
I think he's
Like
like fuck
I
you
feel
can
like unless
stay or
they
just keep.
decide to murder someone, I feel like even then, probably would.
They're probably like you murder someone. Oh, we'll give you one more chance. Hold on. PR team,
Probably.
come on, let's just get to
Yeah.
working.
Okay,
Come on, make this get better.
so on to our last and final story. Tagashi has recently, to everyone's amazement, written a few more chapters of Hunter, most likely enough for another volume to come out, which is exciting. But he took to Twitter on Friday and he said, "My symptoms are not improving, and my treatment and recovery have been taking up a large amount of my time." And then he sent another tweet out on Saturday saying, "I've done one frame. I can't put strength into my right hand, and I'm in pain." So that is the status we're at right now with Togashi. So it seems like even though he's been able to get some chapters out, it seems like he's not really improving health wise, and he might kind of have to backpedal on how much he's putting out, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, it's a really shitty situation because, like, I don't know. I personally am on the side of the conversation that is saying that he should have someone do the art for him going forward. Just because, like, if it's to the point where you could only draw one frame and that was your limit, it's literally just either like put aside your pride and have either your wife do it or someone you're good friends with that's an artist do the art. You write the rest of the story, but just someone else handles the art. Or Hunter x Hunter is just never going to end, and we will have to like accept that.
Yeah, it's kind of. I agree that no matter even though it's his. I mean, it's so tricky because it's like, is it something
Like it's not an easy decision, you know?
right? Because I understand that it's his story and it's his art, but I'd assume the reason he wants to tell this story is for people to consume the story and appreciate it and enjoy it. But if it never comes out, they can't do that. So
Yeah.
even if he's the one who really wants to do it, I guess he has to decide whether or not what's more important, whether the art comes from him or people get to see how the story ends.
Yeah. But like it's ultimately up to him, you know what I mean? And that's
Yeah.
also up to him to whether he wants to let someone do the art or not, which sucks. But
I mean,
um,
I'm on the camp that whatever he decides, I don't think that the option to continue drawing is on the table, to be honest, because he already was
yeah,
gone for so long for his health, and it didn't end up mattering because he's just right back to where he was.
yeah, because he's been gone for years. He does 10 chapters, and now we're back to square one, if not further back.
Yeah, you know, it was wasn't it Yusuke Murata who had tweeted about like saying like, "Oh, I'm with Togashi right now. He just drew some chapters." Wasn't it Yusuke?
I
Out
think it
the
might have been.
I forgot who
I
was
think it might have been.
artist who said that. It probably was, but I don't know who
I'm
if it
just
wasn't
saying.
Dude,
him.
look, all I'm saying is if you give her up does the art for Hunter Carter,
Nah, he's
Jesus.
busy, bro. He's busy, but I know he probably was
He
thinking
busy
about it.
cooking up One Punch Man.
Yeah, I
He's
know
like
he
he's
probably
like, how
thought
many
about
more
it.
chapters we got? One. I got something.
Yeah, because I'm rereading One Punch Man right now, and in volume one, it says that Yusuke is the one who reached out to One on Twitter because he had read, he had came across the web comic himself, and so he just reached out to One, and so they just made it happen. So look, bro, he's just gonna have to have that presentation ready, do the same thing,
And honestly, I feel like the most realistic one is just his wife doing it. To be honest,
Yeah,
because like at least then he won't have to pay them.
yeah. If anyone doesn't know, his wife is the mangaka of Sailor Moon.
Yeah, and it's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Brennan,
Yeah.
do you have anything you have to say about the situation?
Moon. At the end of the day, it's up to him. It's his work.
Yeah.
I don't feel like we really have a place to say whether he should or shouldn't do something or how he should go about it. He wants specific things done, and of course, he could always have someone do it and just hold it off until they get it the way he wants it. But like,
Yeah.
if he's gonna be that anal about it, like, how many people do you really think are gonna stay with him long enough until they can figure it? You know what I mean?
That's why
So
I'm saying like his wife because I feel like that she would be the perfect person to at least have that patience to do it over and over and over again.
but even if she does, though, like, yeah, I think you. I mean, I don't know how old she is, but if she did Sailor Moon, she's got to be pretty damn old. No offense, but I would assume she's probably not going to want to have to draw the same panel 50 times until he likes it, just to move on to the next part of the page. Like, to me, that's just going to make the process even longer than what it already is, him drawing it. So it's kind of just, if it's really that bad, just stop.
Yeah. I mean, Yusuke might be a good idea too, because I know because I've seen some shit about how Juan's been very particular about some stuff, and
I've
he's had
seen
to
that too.
do his extremely detailed drawings several times before one was just like, yeah, this is good. But like,
I've heard it too.
yeah, but Brennan is right. Like, it's ultimately his decision, and honestly, no one can really say otherwise except for himself.
Yeah. All right. Well, does anyone have any last thoughts? Because if not, I think that brings us to the end of this episode of the podcast.
Nah, I'm good.
I have nothing else to say.
All right. Actually, I forgot. You guys want to do Weebly Weedin?
Sure.
All
We can
right.
do
So
that.
in this segment of the podcast, what is Weebly Weedin? We go through any shows, movies, games, whatever content that we've consumed for the week, and we talk about it. So for me, I guess I'll go first. Um, honestly, let me think. I watched I Am Groot. We already talked about that. I read first two volumes of One Punch Man today. I've already read most of One Punch Man, but I fell off the boat a while ago, so I'm just gonna start from the beginning because I haven't read it in a long time. And yeah, so I'm having fun with that, of
Are you
course.
reading your physical stuff?
Oh yeah, yeah, I got the whole collection.
Okay,
Yeah,
I was just making sure.
I'm reading the books, and then honestly, that's pretty much it. I've been watching a little bit of regular show from season one, starting from the beginning, but I'm not watching it a lot. Honestly, regular show didn't start picking up until like season two, and even then, it's still like yeah, I think I made it to season two. Even then, it's still kind of like I don't know, a little slow. I mean,
Really?
Adventure Time takes a minute to pick up too, though. So I can't hate on regular show. I need a story, bro. You know what I mean? Like, sure, the jokes are great and all, but give me some substance here. I need some plot.
Uh, you won't see that for a regular show for a fat minute. It's just because of how episodic it is for most of the portion of the series, and even I'll say like the later two seasons is more story driven, than like any of the other ones. Maybe last three.
I mean, that's fine because like, hear me out. Right, Adventure Time is very episodic as well. It just slowly introduces more story elements as it goes on. So I'm just waiting for that with regular show because Adventure Time started introducing those elements in season two, and then it really took off more in season three and onward. Like they hit the gas pedal. So I'm just kind of yeah. I guess I just got to get to that point before it pops off for me. So we'll see. All right, whoever wants to go next can go.
Okay.
I guess I'll go because mine's short.
Uh,
I've been reading One Piece and watching. I'm currently on chapter 1035, so it's a home stretch.
hey, we
An
love to
achievement
see it.
to be applauded, sir. Congratulations.
Mm-hmm. Can't wait for Jay to be there.
Yes, sir.
He's never gonna be there.
I'll be there. I'll be there with you guys at the finish line one day.
One day.
You get there eventually.
One day, one piece.
Anywho, I think I'll go next since I got I don't really got much. So lately, I just been binge watching DC movies, not the trashy ones that we've been seeing, the animated ones. I'm not
The other
gonna
ones
lie
are
to you.
bad.
They kind of hit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. And like, how did they had like a little DC universe they had in their own show, or not show, their whole movies things. It was better than what they had in theaters. I can't lie there. Even though there were some things I wish they explained more, hmm, not too bad. A little bit short, and I wish I saw more things. But other than that, I was pretty satisfied. Still watching like other DC DC animated movies that's on HBO Max, like The Dark Knight, or is it Return of the Dark Knight? I think that's what it's called. It's like old Batman who's retired, but now get back in the urge of going back and being Batman. So I also saw the new Predator movie. I really liked it
Oh ass bitch.
to the point where it actually want to I didn't know y'all were wanting to watch it. y'all, I didn't. Y'all were like the last people I thought who were like, yeah, I want to see the Predator movie. I'm like, oh, word. But
Me, the
anywho,
big nerd you know. The biggest nerd you know.
I never heard you talk about Predator at all. So I
Cause I
just
mean, like
never
most of the
assumed
movies
shit.
are garbage, but I still enjoy watching them.
I mean, yeah, I mean, you got a point there. um, um, so far I'm just rewatching the Predator series right now. So I finished the first movie. That's probably like one of the best movies in the series. Simple, but it's one of the best, I'd say. Um, See, the second one, I'm halfway done. I'm just barely watching it. It's not just because it's like bad. It's just like I'm not even giving enough time to like sit down and just watch it. It's okay so far. It's just a very interesting take instead of like, oh, he's in a jungle. He's in a concrete jungle of LA fighting gang members and police officers and some shit. After that, I might just watch the 2010s ones, even though I've probably seen that way too many times. I'll still rewatch it. And I'm not fucking rewatching 2018 one. Fuck that one. That one's ass. I'm not. I refuse. They killed my boy. Anywho, I wish I can get back in Naruto, but I just haven't. It's not even because Naruto's bad. It's just I haven't had time to. Not at all. And I mean the retrieval Sasuke arc. That's a goaded ass arc. But I just don't have time to read it. Other
You're
than
not even
that,
that far.
my
That's
week.
crazy.
You're really not. You probably like beat me to like or get ahead of me to be honest. At this rate.
Nah, because until I catch up to JJK, I'm not touching that shit.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm done with mine. How are you on JJK?
So I got I got quite a bit. So uh, as you could tell, I started reading Jujutsu Kaisen. I started at like chapter or no, I started at volume 0 and I've read all my way all the way through. Uh, Currently, I'm probably towards the end of what will be taking place in season 2. Obviously, I'm not going to go into any details because I'm not an asshole, but it's fucking fire, and that's all you need to know. Um, what else have I been doing? I've also been reading more Chainsaw Man as those chapters have been coming out, but it's kind of been on hiatus. Same thing with One Piece. Fuck Oda for that, for real. Um, I'm kidding. Um, but also, I've been playing the fuck out of Fire Emblem Three Hopes, my boys. The second review, because there's three different routes in that game, because three hopes. So I played through one hope, now I got a second hope. Um, but that my second review video is coming out literally on the day of the podcast. So if you're into that game, or maybe you just want to help the boy out by tossing me a view and some watch time, and maybe even subscribe, I'll appreciate it. But yeah, I've been playing the fuck out of this Fire Emblem game, and I've literally put 135 hours into it in the last month and a half. So, sheesh. Have I done anything else? Oh, I watched all the James Bond movies, the ones with what's his face, the newer ones. Um, they're pretty. They're all right. I'm not really like a huge James Bond fan. They're pretty good. I also watched the new Uncharted movie. Well, I say new, as in like there's been an Uncharted movie before. I watched the Uncharted movie. It actually was pretty good.
I've been, it
Despite
came to Netflix. I've been meaning to watch it.
Yeah, it's pretty good, bro. I've been holding
Oh,
off
it's
on
on
watching The
Netflix.
Gray Man because I'm gonna try to force everybody to see it on this movie night that we're gonna have. Um,
It's not
what
good.
else? It's not good.
Like the performances and the actors are the best. The characters are the best part, but outside of that, like it's a very generic spy movie. Like for me, there wasn't anything interesting about it others outside of the
Oh, so you've
characters.
seen it already?
Yeah, yeah, I've already seen it.
Oh, then
Like
I'll
it's
just
just
watch it tomorrow then.
yeah, just I recommend like look, you might disagree with me, but like even like you expect the action scenes to be crazy because it's the Russo brothers, and but it's just like the action scenes are good, the characters and the performances are great, but like the story's just boring. It's just like okay, we're gonna go here and fight. Okay, we're gonna go here and fight. Like it's nothing for me to get invested into really. But hey, that's just my opinion.
Also, keeping it rolling with like the spy movies, I've been rewatching the Mission Impossible franchise. The fourth one's still the best one. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Fourth one's still the best one. Um, and yeah, I've just been like, oh, and I've watched some more JoJo's, but it'd be like that. And that's pretty much it. That's all that I've been reading since. since how long is the last? Jesus Christ, like 3 weeks, something like that.
It was
When
no,
was the last
it was
podcast?
weird. It was 2 weeks ago. But let me ask you something.
Okay,
Yeah.
The which Mission Impossible movie is the one where they're climbing up a building with the suction cups and it's like in Dubai?
the fourth one.
Okay, so the last one was the fifth one.
Yeah.
Okay, then I haven't seen 1 through 3.
One is like super, super generic '90s spy movie. It does not. It's not. It doesn't feel like a Mission Impossible movie whatsoever. Uh, two is two's the worst one.
I'm
Three's
dead.
all right.
Is 3 redeemable?
Three's all right. Three's all right.
I'm dead. So where do you even? So since I've only seen 4 and 5, and I'm hyped for the new ones coming out. Do you feel like that people even need to watch the other ones? Because I don't feel like I ever missed anything by not watching the other ones.
Honestly, there's not like a progressing storyline. Like, there's literally like two things you need to know about Ethan Hunt: is he had a wife, she died. That's it. Like, that's literally
like I don't know, because I've gone like I watched the fourth one first, and like I didn't feel like I was missing any puzzle pieces or whatever
Same.
outside of like them mentioning his wife. Like that's it. So, personally, I feel like you should watch the fourth and the fifth one, but if you don't want to, then that's fine. But yeah,
Cool. All right. So that's what we've all been watching and reading. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can comment what you've been, watching or reading or playing in the comments. Check it out. So, I would like to thank all of you for tuning in to watching this episode. Make sure to check out everyone's plugs, their different social medias. We got Dark King Yuta. He streams on Twitch occasionally. That's Adrian.
Been a while. I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
That's
I think
okay.
I'm just gonna. I might just if I do stream, I'm gonna just use it as this recording for videos I might edit on when I actually start doing it consistently. So I'm not gonna really take streaming all too serious. Just gonna make it just like as a recording thing, you know.
but you also need to fucking get a PC first, bitch.
I need money. More money
Excuses.
first. You gonna give me more money then, so I don't have excuses?
I'm going on fucking vacations, bitch. There's your excuse. Or there's your money.
Yeah, but it's fun.
Right.
Sorry.
I'm dead. Diego, he already shouted himself out, but you can get another one. Bro is a YouTuber. Wrath makes Pokemon and Fire Emblem videos, lots of Nintendo stuff. Go check it out. Then there's me, J Avocado on YouTube. I make some anime videos. But actually, I haven't been doing that lately. I've been doing some graphic design stuff on TikTok, which is also J Avocado Shop. There we go. That's what I want to promote. So if you want to see
Over
some
on
cool
TikTok.
anime designs, yeah, go check that out. Well, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in next week's podcast, hopefully.
Yes,
Hopefully, yeah.
All right.
See ya.
Bye.
See ya.